What if I told you that the traditional retirement story is obsolete, almost useless? You know the one our parents remember and explain to you like a rite of passage. The one based on a 40-year promotion to promotion career path. That story now comes with a fatal flaw, one your employer likely knows and isn't telling you. That's not all that's changed. What if I also told you that the idea of the financial independence retire early movement, or FIRE for short, a movement once called outdated or extreme, is now more important than ever? In fact, in today's work world, it's now a matter of survival. Keep a minute and your mind open, and I'll explain why. To FIRE, as the movement calls it, is a plan to save and invest money aggressively in order to opt out of the rat race early. Some have used it to opt out of working in as early as 10 years. Now, if you're already familiar with the FIRE movement, you may have heard terms for different levels of FIRE. Things like Coast FIRE, Barista FIRE, Fat FIRE. Today, I want to introduce you to a new term, Fierce FIRE. I want to explain what it is and why, in the new, more lean and mean work world, it's not just critical for retirement, but for your financial security in general. Let's start with what's becoming all too real for the people looking for a job, as well as those still in one. There's no other way to say it. The traditional work career track is falling apart. You know the old story, which now sounds like a fairy tale. You get a job out of school, you work hard, you get promoted, you get a 401k going, and you save and invest for 30 to 40 years until you get to retirement age. After that, you get to quit and you live happily ever after. If you've seen the news, you now know a different version of this story. Now, it's leave school with debt, find almost no one hiring, or you watch AI slurping up jobs that would have been your foot in the door. You finally get a job with reduced pay and benefits, and still watch your employer figure out ways to take more benefits from you, like some companies cutting 401k contributions and maternity leave. Still, you work hard and you help your employers hit sales records for the quarter, only to still be let go. You know, because. And if you do get to stay around, eventually you become too expensive, or they see they can save money by letting you go before your vesting employer match or pension kicks in. In today's workplace, your full career path is more likely to be a series of gigs rather than one long-term stay with an employer. It's likely you'll experience multiple moments where your job and your income just disappear via a morning email on an otherwise ordinary Tuesday. And if you're over 50, the job you lose in this decade could be your last high-paying job. A 2024 survey from Transamerica Institute found that 35% of employers named a specific age, with the median age being 58, that a candidate is too old for the job. Also, when you lose your job after 50, the chances you'll earn the same level of income are much less. Planning and saving for a traditional retirement that relies on a 30 to 40 year timeline is getting riskier all the time. There are now simply too many risks in your path. So what do? That's where Fierce FIRE comes in. The term I'm calling Fierce FIRE is an approach to looking at revisiting the idea of FIRE to the point where you choose to accelerate your earning and savings timeline in order to be shorter and closer to the now shorter career to retirement timeline. The idea of Fierce FIRE is all about accelerating your savings timeline as a way to accelerate financial control in your life and your career. Aggressively saving a high percentage of your income to get you to the point financially where you have enough saved to weather a layoff that happens on a whim. And while AI might take your job, saving money early with Fierce Fire helps ensure it won't take away your future in retirement. It gets you to a point where you have enough already saved so that if you need or want to take a lower paying job or leave a toxic employer, you'll still have enough money and time to let time and compound interest get you to retirement without lifting a finger. It gets you to the point where you've saved enough to no longer be completely dependent on your employer to live. While traditional FIRE says, I want to save so I can leave the workforce on my terms, Fierce Fire is about an urgent, eyes open, aggressive reclaiming of your financial future due to a changing work environment. Fierce Fire says, I need to be ready because whether I leave on my terms or not may not be entirely up to me. This is an idea the tech field, particularly those in Silicon Valley, have recently adopted. Many now work with a philosophy called 996. Originally a work standard from China, it's the idea of working from 9 to 9, 6 days a week. Why? And why are US workers in tech adopting it? Right now, their employers and their new work hard, no play mantra is partially designed to impress a startup's investors. But they're also doing it because many want to hustle and earn enough money right now to avoid the fear of becoming a permanent underclass in a now fickle and layoff happy tech industry. Keep in mind, these people are making high six-figure salaries on average. What does Fierce Fire look like? It's an approach to FIRE where you save with urgency. Traditional financial advice says to save 10 to 15% of your income over the course of your career. Fierce Fire says that number is built for a world where your job path is guaranteed until age 65. Since that world is now more rare, your savings rate needs to reflect the real risk you carry based on a likely shorter career timeline. Push towards 25, 30% or more if your life allows. Every percentage point you're able to save is more time and financial flexibility that you buy for yourself. Eliminate debt like it's an emergency, because if you lose your job, it will be. High interest debt is the single biggest threat to surviving a forced early exit from the workforce. Debt makes you not only a prisoner to your debtor, but also to the whims of your employer, who might fire you anyways. Forego more lifestyle for financial security, at least early on. It means looking at every raise, every bonus, every side income, not as lifestyle upgrade fuel, but as runway, financial runway, the kind that keeps you from crash landing when the pink slip comes. Know your Fierce Fire number. Now, I'm not talking about your FIRE number or what amount of money it would take to completely retire. The focus for Fierce Fire is the amount of savings and passive income that will allow you to survive, not luxuriously, but stably, without a paycheck. It's basically what some in the financial freedom community call FU money. If you get to that number and you lose your job, what you get to keep is your cool and your options. Know that number, track it, move towards it with intention. Stop treating your salary as a guarantee. Your salary is just a current arrangement with your employer, not a permanent one. The moment you internalize that truth, your financial decisions change completely. So don't wait. Take control with the idea of Fierce Fire. If this hits home, share it with someone still playing by the old rules. Thanks for watching.